So,
What are you doing? Wearing a wig.
I've heard you use that excuse quite often. But yeah, you're the town planner for Lampeter, and let me tell you. Tell me your thoughts about the way that you laid Lampeter out, the road system and the university.
Is that the question?
Yeah. What were your thoughts behind the planning of Lampeter?
Well, I always had the idea of a clown car in mind. Well, you know, you obviously fit in. You've got a lot more in there than you need. Yeah, we've got a gun shop. We've got like 10, 15 cafes on like 2 streets. Got a church every time you turn around. Hippie shop, Seinfeld and a co-op. Yeah, more than we need. That was my sort of.
So the general principle was more than you need.
Yeah.
And the fact that you've got so many public toilets in Lampeter. What was the thinking behind that?
Partly because of an early poisoning of the water supply, which was not needed. The general population of Lampeter are mostly incontinent, so we figured.
Why are they incontinent?
Well, we put sort of diuretics into their water supply, so.
Why?
I'm not sure really. I think it was sort of we were workshopping a lot of ideas. Obviously, some don't pan out. I'm not sure why that came about really. But you got lots of toilets now, so.
Well, yeah, there are lots of toilets in Lampeter.
Yeah.
And tell me, was there much thinking behind Co-op's car park flooding every time it rains?
Yeah.
What was the hope and idea and dream, the vision behind Co-op's car park flooding?
It's a spare pond for ducks.
A spare temporary pond? Is this to accommodate spare ducks, or was this just
Well, we were hoping to encourage more ducks to come to Lampeter. People may have noticed there's a shortage of ducks throughout the year.
How would people know if there was a shortage of ducks?
We did a survey.
Did people say, I like Lampeter, not enough ducks?
Not in so many words, but...
In how many words did they say that?
Well, we did a survey on child prostitution rates, and
Child prostitution is not a laughing matter. It's not a laughing matter.
No, but
You're a councillor for Lampeter, you shouldn't be laughing about such things.
You're right. I was just thinking of something funny. So,
what were you thinking of? If it wasn't child prostitution, what were you thinking of?
just stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So, more ducks in Lampeter is what we're going for.
So to wrap it up, what are your what's your portfolio of intent as a Lampeter councillor and town planner?
When you say portfolio, what do you mean?
Well, what's your manifesto?
Planning of the towns.
And what do you plan?
What?
What do you plan for Lampeter? What is your...
plan. Oh, all right. Yeah, our plans. Yeah. I guess our big plan is to build a airport or airfield, I think they're known as.
I've heard there's a few local students that have tried to take off over the river that runs through the campus. How do you feel about that without an official landing strip?
Well, obviously there's demand for flight, a lot of students have been trying to, well, attempting to fly, and they don't have the facilities to do it. I mean, or even the training. I mean,
Do you
their
intend-
arms get pretty tired after a while. So, and jumping off Magic Mountain, you're just gonna hurt yourself. So we thought we'd build an airfield where they have a lot of space to move about, get together, and hopefully, we'll learn to fly together.
And so where do fish fingers come into this?
Well, how do you know about that? Has this been recorded?
Yeah.
That's the camera, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've got my contacts. Tell me about the fish fingers and why that comes into the airport idea.
Well, you're not going to be putting this on YouTube or anything, are you?
No, of course not.
Have you... That promise?
Yeah,
Good.
I promise.
The idea behind the fish fingers is we recently discovered a man around the back of. Do you know that church with the graveyards near the Catholic church?
Yeah.
What's the name of that street
No idea.
that goes up to it?
I haven't lived in Lampeter. I don't know what the street names are, do you? I don't need to.
Street names. There's a street by a church where we sort of dug up what can only be described as perhaps an Preolithic
Sounds good to me.
Preolithic man who was half sort of chicken Kiev, half sort of overgrown hobnob biscuit. I'm not.
Oh wow.
Might have been through nut. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've been researching into this creature, and we believe he is part of an ancient race of breadcrumbed type entities that lived around Lampeter. And we reckon they actually built Stonehenge.
I heard that was just all rumour. I heard it was just Chinese whispers around Lampeter.
Well, Chinese whispers have to start somewhere, normally with the mouth and
Breadcrumbs.
yeah, breadcrumbs. Yeah.
Yeah.
It all fits together clearly.
Well, that all makes sense to me. Thank you for enlightening us.
That's okay. Keep planning.